From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Cristopher Sanchez. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball. Here in the city of brotherly love, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And we are underway. Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one inside, ball three. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Acuna now. Ball one there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hammer, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here is Matt Olson. And a big swing and a miss. Late swing, foul to the left.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The batter now, Austin Riley. Swings through that one. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it, handles, throws to first, and that is that. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Bryce Harper, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity.
Oh, gets dirty, and very nicely done for the out. We played it in. Top of the second, now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
And another ball.
Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a two-strike count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. 3-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swings through that one for strike one. No score here in the second. The shortstop takes the ball. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Gets it to first, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swings through that one for strike 2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Adolis Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to third. Whips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. JT Realmuto steps in.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2 keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Popped up. Acuna after it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's got himself a triple.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Bryson Stott in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
White pulls it in on the run. 1 hit in the inning, a triple, but they leave him stranded. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Jonah Heim, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one catches the zone. 1-2. In the air, right field. Garcia takes it in for the out. 1 down. Eli White, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Oh. Top of the 3rd, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Right through there, got him. 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Sanchez will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Albies off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. As we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. On the ground. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. And that's ball 1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Way inside. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Going, gone! He jacks that one out to left. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked the cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time.
No! Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
High fly ball, right field. He's got it. And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. On to the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. That's inside. Next pitch is inside, and it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Whoa. The Phillies up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Ball 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball 1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Garcia takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Strike 1.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike 1. This one in the air center field. Harris gets under it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Swing and a pop-up. Boom. Settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. And next for Atlanta, Jonah Heim. Flied to right his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Braves trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one misses. Ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Eli White, struck out looking his first time. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it was a strike. The call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Late swing, fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Inside, almost got him.
Hey! Strike!
1-2 now. Sale back to work. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Otto Kemp. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's Trey Turner.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases, and they add on. It's 3-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So Harper stands in. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Yeah, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
On the ground, and foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground, right side. All these there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Ronald Acuna Jr. will hit next. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's in there.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the...
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Zach McCambley.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here is Austin Riley.
That's the ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, you know, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Digging in, Drake Baldwin. The Braves with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Fly ball down the line. Kemp flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Line drive. And there are two down. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. The shortstop takes a ball. And there's a foul ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
This one kicks away from Real Muto. The throw into second. And now a man into scoring position. Olsen stands at second with two gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Michael Harris II in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, two down. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that. Jose Alvarado taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And that one fouled off. In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, two outs. Way inside, and that hit him.
Thank you, mate.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Keller, the right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Two down. And a curve is down and in. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Garcia gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is NL East base. Bottom of the 6th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Hey!
Upstairs. Splits the plate. 1-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's a little high. And the count is even, 2-2. Out towards right center field. Acuna under it. And there's 1 away. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And a foul ball.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The 1-2. To the right side, and it stays fair, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Yeah.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Stop. Swings through it for strike 1. Outside low. And the count is 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of. Number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. Ground ball up the middle. Turner on the run. Throw to first. And it beats him. What a play. So back to the top of the order. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. A switch hitter batting right. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. And there's the strike. That one misses in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Phillies leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Into center and a base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Here's Acuna. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. See you later. And this game is tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Infield shifted to the pull side. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now the 0-1.
Nope. 0-1.
On the ground, right side.
Fires to first in time.
Here comes the manager out of the... So they bring on the veteran, Tanner Banks. Here comes Austin Riley.
0 for 3 in this one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swings through that one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half. New pitcher for the Braves, Robert Suarez. Ken leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Phils digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Just off the inside edge.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one.
No.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
In the air to left center. Harris on his way over. And there's 2 down.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Right. Woo.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Suarez, multi-time All-Star, He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down quickly go the Phillies. Ready to in the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Yo, 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joan Duran, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Keller warming up as well.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Stays alive. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That one lifted to left. Kemp should have this one. And there's 2 away. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that. And that one way outside. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. And that is out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And it is gone. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Out to short. Dubon slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missing inside. A swing and a miss. Robert Suarez records the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus.
Dubon to first. Inning over. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Joan Duran.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pit. The lockdown wins, so this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Time leading things off and takes a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one hit to first. Harper takes it himself. Now one gone in the ninth. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Mike Yastrzemski, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That one almost got him.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him swinging for the K. Braves down to their final out.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.